Tonight, a soon-to-be veteran who will soon be starting a new chapter of life with a four-legged friend. News Channel 5's Joanna Phillips has more on that story in the News Center.
That's right, Steve. And a soon-to-be veteran, Kristen Heller, is getting a whole new leash on life thanks to an organization called Paws and Warriors. They have a local ambassador here in Senlaw, and I got to meet Crystal last week and learn more. The name Paws and Warriors kind of speaks for itself.
So the focus was to reduce suicide by helping veterans and first responders.
LaVon Bauer isn't a veteran, but she found herself receiving therapy from her own dogs a few years ago and started helping others with her three-legged rescue dog, Oz.
I saw immediately that he had what it was to be a therapy dog, something that I'd always wanted to do. So we did therapy work for a little while, the VA, different hospitals. And one of the things that was important to me was I really wanted to make a difference and have our time matter. And I saw how veterans were connecting with Oz.
That's when she started the Paws and Warriors organization, which led to her eventually meeting Crystal Heller, who's now the organization's vice president. Crystal's currently in the Army, but that's all about to change, because while she was on a Paws and Warriors trip last year,
we were out to dinner, and that evening I went into multiple episodes of ventricular tachycardia. And up to, I think it was like 12 to 15 episodes that evening, and was brought to the emergency room and ended up in the ICU for 6 days. So with that, the second day I was in the ICU, they tried me on beta blockers, and I went into bradycardia, and my heart stopped for 11 seconds. I've had a few more episodes, 2 more hospitalizations, that disqualifies me from continuing my service.
She's no stranger to what men and women go through during and after their military service.
Somebody with PTSD, you don't feel like you want to commit suicide, but your brain keeps going back to it like it's a viable option. Like it's the option that it just keeps getting reminded, like, well, hey, you can always just do this and everything will go away. And
she's helped a number of vets find support through pets. But now it's her turn.
You know, I'm fortunate enough to already be volunteering with Paws and Warriors, so now I have the opportunity, now that I'm in a more stable condition, to be able to get a service dog.
Surrounded by 5 puppies, Crystal began the process of finding her new companion. The first step in transitioning from the life she's known for so many years to a new one, with 4 extra legs to help her along the way.
One of the things that as veterans, and like I said, people are used to operating at a certain level, is to finally get to that point where you're admitting that I could use this help. And that having a dog with me, a service dog or therapy dog or whatever the person needs, an emotional support animal, that it's okay to have that around.
So I've kept in touch with Crystal, and I'm happy to announce that the day after she met all 5 puppies, one of them turned out to be a perfect match. She's named him Brynjar, which means warrior in armor, and they'll soon start the process of him becoming her service dog, with Crystal actually doing some of the training by herself with guidance from other trainers. Stephen, back to you.